Bowl the first over of the morning session, and Sayers is defending out to mid-wicket, no run. Make the same mistake. Short and pulled out through mid-wicket, down towards the mid-wicket fence for 4. So Copeland comes in, a bounce, that one pulled in the air, out into the deep. It wasn't out of the middle, but it split the fielders out there and is going to go down to the boundary for 4. Copeland to Sayers, and Sayers plays and misses, and no, he doesn't. He's caught behind, in fact. Important catches in his career. Copeland pitches up to Manny, flicks in the air, backward a square leg, splits the fielders out in the deep, and they will get 4 for it because
he's a fine leg.
Edwards to Nielsen, and this one takes the edge and he removes Nielsen.
Into Agar, who's slashing at that, and it's gone over. The slips caught and opposed to each other. Here's Conway, and Agar's taken on the body, and it's fallen short of second slip and might have blend. Delivers, and Agar's pulling at that. It's gone high in the air. The fielder's coming around. Sanger's there, and he's taken the catch. And that's 5 for Trent Copeland.
To take what would be a third catch of the innings. Conway in. This one's fuller, but slapped down. That will be 4. His line comes into Manny, and he's dancing down the wicket. It's hit it well, and he's caught out. That's the end of it. Manny gone. South Australia all out for 207. And it's played forward, and that'll be runs. At least a couple, and perhaps even 4. It certainly will be. Well, first look at Dan Hughes, who's whipping that away, and that will be 4 more. Smashing through the covers. Our commentary box.
Pitched up, driven in the air, backward a point for 4. A little bit of risk in it, but it was punched hard.
Manny into Hughes, and he's slashing at this, and it's gone through the gully region for 4. Upish.
Series will continue after this.
And this one is cut for 4. Wide. Manny bowls. Hughes drives down the ground handsomely. There's going to be plenty of runs for him here. The chase is on, and they can't quite get there. The new over. Bowling, and Larkin cuts this, and that is also going to be 4. There's no third man. In comes Manny. And Hughes drives again, straight down the ground, past mid-on for 4. Even better shot, that one. Beautifully timed. Wickets in hand. Here he comes. Full toss, and it's been pulled by Hughes away to the boundary for 4. An absolute gift. Pope in, and Larkin cuts, and there's going to be runs for him here aplenty as it's gone through the vacant gully region, and he's got a fair amount of bat on that. But he wouldn't be out of place either. This next ball from Pope is driven, and it's going to beat the fielder and go to the fence for 4.
Now the talented leg spinner, short and wide, it's cut out through point, down for 4. That's the 50 for Hughes. He's 18th in first class cricket, and he continues on his merry well. Assisto to Hughes. Hughes drives, it's a thick outside edge, and it races its way down towards the third man boundary for 4. So a little bit of luck there for Daniel Hughes. The afternoon surges on. Larkin's clipping this ball away out through mid-wicket. There's a mix-up with the batsman. Larkin's going to be run out.
Who did in the first? Who did it?
Do you want to take a yes?
Not really.
Alex Doolan.
Wow. Assisto in, and Hughes is driving again through covers, and that's going to be 4 more for the stylish left-hander. Assisto tosses up, and Solway's driving, and that's 4 for the number 3 from New South Wales. Just teammate Daniel Hughes tosses it up, and Hughes plays it down the ground, and that is a wonderful straight drive. Pope throws it up, and that's full ball and smashed through the covers. Pretty much a full toss, and he was 316. Assisto in, and Hughes is lofting high over mid-on. Hughes waits on 99, and there it is. He's dabbed it to fine leg, and Daniel Hughes has brought up his 2nd century of the match, his 7th first-class century. At this level is so good, they'll come up with a plan. And that's smashed over mid-wicket by Hughes, over-pitched by Manny. Looking at this game, have done a sterling job, and that's lofted over mid-on in the first innings. 132 not out in the second, and that's over mid-on and running away for... No, he's in again. Short ball, that's hooked in the air. There's a man in the deep. He waits for it, and I have no idea if he caught it. He has caught it.
Chad Sayers to the attack, and dabbing that away is Daniel Solway, and he'll come back for a second. So it's another 50 for him in first class cricket. We can see the call from Peter Neville. He brings the boys in at 2 for 236 declared, a lead of 402 runs. Continues to charge in to Henry Hunt, who flicks this one down the leg side, down to the fine leg fence for 4, around the wicket, and he flicks this one off his hip very, very fine. It's a long chase for Harry Conway. Lyon to Weatherall, back and cutting forcefully out through point. That's a beautiful shot for 4. Just waited on it.
There at the moment.
Line in, it's back and cut in the air. Dangerous shot. It was more thick outside edge than anything else. It goes down towards the boundary for 4. Hatcher around the wicket to Hunt, and Hunt edges and goes to Colley and gone in the final over of the day. Of day 3, Hatcher in, it's a full toss and it's punched out to mid-off, and that will complete a fascinating day's cricket here at Bankstown Oval at Stumps, South Australia, 1 for 40 in their second innings.